Hi there, it's Rhonda Lee again, and I was asked to give some information about my physical product, Spirit Mist Smokeless Smudge. I have the bottle right here, and it's a little glare. There we go. So I am going to tell you first and foremost that you can find out all the information that you need on my website. But I'm going to give a little explanation of a smudge, but it goes into much more detail on my website. And along with giving you some ideas about what a smudge is, I want to give you a little value too, a takeaway for something you can do on your own without like purchasing a product, because I want you to have some value, something that you can use on your own. So a smudge is something that is typically used to clear and purify the physical energy of the air and the dynamics and the purity of the air. Goes across a lot of cultural backgrounds. And some examples would be the Native Americans would burn certain plants, sometimes considered to be sacred plants, and this smoke would release the essential oils, and that would cleanse the energy of the room or the space, and it would also actually purify the air that you breathe. So that's one way. Some backgrounds use the burning of incense, and it goes on and on. And I break that down into more detail. And I didn't want to take a whole lot of time with that. So basically, a smudge is used to cleanse and purify a space and the air in that space. And I chose to use essential oils in my smudge. In my smokeless smudge. It's called a smokeless smudge because you don't have to burn anything, and I created it this way. And the reason why is because I needed something that could be used indoors in some places where people could not tolerate smoke, and some family members in my case. I never intended on selling it as a product, but it kind of took off. I made a bunch after taking 5 years to perfect the formula. I made a bunch for friends as gifts one year, and friends of friends and spas and health food stores and everything kind of came after that. And so it ended up being a product that I sell physically. I use a lot of my research in the background. I do have a history of research with essential oils whenever I did my master's degree in special education. And in fact, my research was on the use of aromatherapy to reduce stereotypic behaviors in low incidence populations. And so that was quite a while back. And so I'm used to doing a lot of research, and I use that and apply it to the product that I made. However, I'm going to have to say the best education that I have gotten on the use of my product has come directly to me from my customers and my clients, because they are always giving me feedback, and it's rather popular with children. I know quite a few people use it with their children, and children request it before and nighttime to help them relax, to clear the air before they go to sleep. It helps them to sleep deeper. And I can't make any claims myself personally, but that is the feedback that I've given. Of course, I'm not a medical doctor, and I can't say that something would be great or not great. I just use the research that I've been given, and I use the feedback that my customers get back to me on. A lot of my teenage female customers really like it because it helps them with their mood, especially during hormonal time of the month. Again, that is just, it's something I did not create the product to do, but just some of the feedback that I've gotten. So to carry over, I want to give you some value of something that you can do on your own to maybe help clear the energy of a space whenever you are having maybe some chaotic energy with your child. I always like to use redirection. Of course, that's something it's free. You don't have to go buy any product for that. Anything that is a good thing to redirect their attention whenever maybe they're having some trouble sometimes, and to help get the focus on something else, maybe a favorite toy with older children, maybe something they can use as an eye gaze or a physical item they can stare at. Like I've got behind me a great big salt rock lamp. It's about 65, 70 pounds. It's huge. But, something like that, not saying you need to go get a lamp, but if you have something within your house that, a peaceful photo, or a rock, something tangible that they can hold, something that they can help redirect their attention whenever things are maybe possibly getting too chaotic. And for parents, absolutely, anything you can do. A lot of times I do have a lot of parents that use this product. My audience is wide and varied, to be quite honest, very wide and varied. But I find that for the children that use the product, I have the equal amount of parents that use it for themselves as well, to help, calm, center, come to that. If you could take a deep breath and and find a moment of calm, which I know sometimes is rather difficult with all the work and everything that we have to do as caregivers. And I know 100% being a mother, and also my years as a special education teacher and my consulting after that, I know that it can be crazy. So anything that you can find, if I could just plant an idea or something, not to take away from all the work that you do, but to enhance and help you find ways to plant little seeds within yourself or something to help you calm and center your energy. One more thing I want to interject, something also that's easy to use without actually having to go and buy a physical product. Music has always been a big one for me. I've always used that because it's a vibrational frequency, and it's something that we can put into our space. And I used it quite a bit whenever I was in my teaching years of low incidence populations. And I would have music going every day before my students got to the classroom. And actually I would have it low on the background throughout the day. And I would experiment using all kinds of soothing types of music that kind of just helped keep the energy more calm in the classroom, because a lot of times my students would come from like a chaotic state from the ride there on the bus or something. So anything I could do to redirect the energies that we might have when they come in, to set the tone, to set the pace, that's something that you can do as a parent. That would not be something that you would have to, costly investment or anything. So I wanted to give you some value. I wanted to explain on the request about my product, Spirit Mist Smokeless Mush, but I also wanted to give you some value on some things that you could do on your own to maybe help redirect or change up and clear the energy for yourself with your child. So thank you so much. I'm very honored to be a part of this summit. It has been a true joy. This is one of my favorite things, honestly, and so I've been very excited to be here in this space with you all. Have a wonderful day.